Okay, so today what we're going to be talking about is absolute value functions and how we come up with the equations of absolute value functions given their graphs. It's actually pretty easy, okay? And a lot of it, I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I want you guys to figure it out on your own, okay? So you guys are going to be playing. Don't give me dirty eyes. You're going to play, okay? So on the next page, what we're going to do is we're going to graph the parent function. The parent function is the absolute value function before we mess with it, okay? So you're going to put in the absolute value of x and then hit enter. Did it come up for you? Okay, so this is the parent function. It's the absolute value function before anything's been added, subtracted, multiplied, or divided, okay? It has a slope of 1, right? Rise over run. It's got a slope of 1, okay? And its vertex is at the origin. Any problems with that? Okay, so what I want you guys to do is I want you to mess with this equation here. So I want you to double click so that you can get into that text box. All right, I want you to have your notebooks out because I'm going to have you guys write some conjectures. Do you guys know what a conjecture is? You guys don't know what a conjecture is? Never learned what a conjecture was in science? It's kind of like a hypothesis. You know what a hypothesis is? Okay, so a conjecture is basically what you think the rule is, okay, by playing around what you think the rule is. So to give you an example of that, I've got my little cursor inside the absolute value, right? I want to see what happens if I add 2 to my x. Okay, I'm going to hit enter and what happens to my graph? It moves to the left. So I could say, as my conjecture, subtracting from the value of x will translate my graph to the left horizontally, right? That's a conjecture. So I want you guys to keep double clicking in that text box, and I want you to change this graph as much as you want and come up with conjectures about it, okay? The general formula or the general equation for the absolute value is this. So see what happens if you change a value of a, that would be the coefficient out in front of the absolute value, b, which is what we just did, and then c. So I want you to change those values, and I want you to come up with conjectures as to how they change. Try different values to see, for instance, a is slope, okay? A would be your slope. So how does that affect your absolute value? Big numbers, small numbers, negative numbers, positive numbers. All right, so I'm going to give you a couple minutes to play. The c, well, you're going to find out. It's outside the absolute value, right? So if you add or subtract outside the absolute value, what happens to your parent function? Okay, so who wants to give me one of their conjectures? Don't all jump at once. Yes, Brittany. If you divide,
So like if
give me an equation. Okay, x divided by 2. That works? So the graph got wider, right? Okay. Question. Let's say that I put 1/2 times the absolute value of x. Not y. What do you think would happen? Same thing. Good. Do you understand why? Yeah. Multiplying by 1/2 is the same thing as dividing by 2, right? Okay, good. All right, somebody else give me another one. So I know if I multiply or divide, multiply by a number that's between 0 and 1, my graph is going to get wider. Okay, so multiplying that your slope, a, if it's between 0 and 1, it's going to be a wider graph. You got that? What did I just say? You're looking at me like I'm crazy. What did I just say? Good. So that value of a, right? Absolute value of x. That's between 0 and 1. It's a wider graph. Good. All right. Somebody else give me another conjecture. Give me a number, any number. 6. Oh, that's a big number. Okay, it's super narrow, right? So the bigger the value of A, the narrower the absolute value. Awesome. And remember that A is your slope, okay? That's your slope. Slope. Absolute value? Yeah. So you're going over 1, up 6. That's your slope. Okay. C. All right. Somebody else give me another conjecture. We've taken care of A, right? Well, almost taken care of A. One more thing with A. What else can we do? Good. So let's make it a -1, right? What happened to my graph? Yeah, what's the slope? -1. Okay? So now it's upside down. So we know the bigger the number, the narrower. The number between 0 and 1 is wider. And a negative is going to make it flip upside down. Got it? Awesome. All right, we've taken care of A. Let's talk B. Give me a conjecture. B? -2, we're moving to the right. And if it's +2? Okay, so my conjecture about B? Good. Negative moves it to the right. Positive moves it to the left. Negative to the right, positive to the left. Will be good? Problems, questions, concerns? No. Okay. There's B. Let's talk C. Okay, so give me one. +6. What's going to happen to my graph? Moves it up how many units? 6. So what happens if I subtract? Yeah, I don't want to use, whoa, don't do that. So let's say I have -2. It's going to move it down 2. Okay, so C. Plus means go up, minus means go down. Okay, B, minus to the right, plus to the left. We getting the hang of this? Okay, so here's what I'm going to have you do. On the next couple of pages, what I have done is I have put pictures of absolute value functions, okay? You are going to come up with the equation of that function and then graph it. If your graph matches up with what I have, then you've done it right. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Control G brings up your function bar. Everybody knows that, right? Okay, so you're going to look at this and say, all right, my original graph we know is the absolute value of x, right? That's my original. What has happened to my original graph? How has it been translated? Up, down, left, right. Now watch your units. How many am I going by? My scale is by 2s. So I've gone where? Up 4, right? So how do I graph that? What's the equation? Good. Okay, now, see how it says f of 7 on mine? Yours may say f of, okay. To get back to my absolute value of x, because I want to change it, I don't want to keep adding new ones. I just want 1. I'm going to hit up, and it's going to bring me to my old equation. You got it? And now I'm going to say I want it to go up 4. So I'm just going to adjust the equation from there. And does it match up? Good. All right, so when it falls back on top of what I already have graphed, that's how you know you got it right. Do you understand? Okay, so there's a whole bunch of these. I want you to go through and I want you to try these. The first ones I didn't change the slope on. Slope is the value of A. I just worked on vertical and horizontal translations. Okay, that's your B and C. So I want you to take some time. You can work with each other to figure these out if you need to, and let's see if you can do these. All right, we're going to pause it here. All right, 1.7, who wants to give it to me? Have to get back to 1.7, right?
Just exponential value.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. Very nice job. All right, next one. Oh, you're so fast. X minus 4 inside the absolute value. Do we all agree? Very nice. Okay. Holy, okay. You guys are faster than I can type. Very nice. Doing all right? Okay, make sure I haven't lost anybody. Okay. Hold on. Absolute value of x minus 2, because we're moving to the right 2, and down 2. Excellent. Doing okay? You want me to stop asking? Okay. All right, now I'm moving to the left. How many? 4, and I'm moving up 3. Okay, so what is it? Beautiful. I'm not going to ask. All right, now this one's a little different, right? Okay, negative because it's flipped upside down. Slope is -1. Minus 2 because we moved to the right 2, and plus 8 up 8. Doing all right? Great. Nice job, guys. All right. This one's a little bit different, right? 2, good. Great. Okay. 2, slope is changed. It's narrower, right? Plus 6 because we've moved to the left 6, minus 4, down 4. Great job. All right, who wants this one? You guys are good. Nice, very nice. Okay, it's another one. Who wants it? Whoa, slow down. What? Great job. Absolutely. I like fractions. Fractions are my friends. The next one. Okay, so this one, the slope is a little bit different, right? Anybody get this one? What'd you get, John? Yes, sir. Very nice. Slope is 2 there. Yeah, the slope is 2. We've moved to the left 5, right, by units of 2, and then down 1. That's good. No, there's a whole bunch. Okay, so who wants to give me this one? Michaela looks like she really wants to. 4 times absolute value of x minus 1 plus 6. Very nice. Okay, so to get that slope, all you're doing is rise over run, okay? Okay, who wants to give me this one?
Okay, it's going to be
Oh, let's give it a shot. 8/3, yeah. Absolute value of x plus 2 minus 5. Oh, I'm off. What did I do wrong? It's plus 4, right? I apologize. Plus 4. There it is. Oh, I'm still a little off, right? It's not 8/3. 3. There we go. Okay, so if you need to adjust, adjust. 3. Remember, we're going by units of 2, so that half would be a half, or 1. Are we getting the point of this? Do we need to do more of them, or are we okay? Okay, so your homework is in your calculators. It's lesson 6, and it's very similar to this, okay? You did get a new weekly project. That's due Friday. Make sure you get that done. Your test is Friday. The entire unit. All of Unit 1, okay? Oh, that's right. You have a half day.
We don't have school Monday.
And you don't have school Monday. You still have a test. What's going to happen is you will have me full period. Okay? You're not going to have, the end of the day is 5th period, so you'll stay in 5th period a little bit longer. Day ends at noon, and they'll let you out of your 5th period class. Okay? So you do have a test Friday, review Thursday. Okay?